Hello and welcome to a review of the LEGO Batman movie set, set 70900, the Joker Balloon Escape. This is the smallest set so far for the LEGO Batman movie stuff, unless you're counting polybags that'll be coming out soon, and or any of the actual minifigure packs. And there's quite a few polybags that's going to be out. It's actually out now. There's the Batman Starter Pack with a little bat signal, Batman, and a little poster and some like little sponges, little foam cutout cardboard things. And apparently you find some foam cardboard cutouts in the LEGO store in America. I don't know if they're doing it in other countries, and they'll give you a little bag when you buy something. And of course, just a little promo thing that I do have this card within like about a month's time. I can pick this exclusive Batman figure up, and of course, film that and review that, but I don't know if anyone else has that, so in the rest of the YouTube. So if you're interested in that Batman figure, be sure to subscribe and be notified when I do get that and is able to review it. And 2017 LEGO boxes are awesome because now you see this box is completely intact. Is following the style of the bigger boxes where you would just have two sticky tapes that you can. Much easier to peel than before. They don't damage the box if you're careful, and you just peel it off and you can flatten this box easily. And now if you're a collector, this is great for you. So that's great. They're doing it for all the small and big boxes, even the Mighty Macros, such something that tiny. So that's great. This is a perfectly done box, and there's a little shine to it due to the style of this theme, I guess, but the shine on the box, the plasticky feel, makes it much better to, it feels thinner and much better to keep intact. Like it's less likely to get damaged if it was just card. So that again, that's great. So package department, you've finally done it right. Mostly. And Toys R Us sticker corner there. And yeah, showing you different things you can do with bombs and stuff. And you actually combine this with two other sets, LEGO sets, to make it even bigger. So, and kudos to me, yay! Came with one extra sticker sheet in there. Hooray! Got a computer screen there and a explodey screen, and two of these. It's cool. I don't think it's supposed to come with two, but that's awesome that it came with two. And a lot of spare pieces for a small box. A lot of spare pieces there. And including extra Batman utility belt, which is actually quite useful that they come with spare. And every box that has this will come with a spare one. And that's really, really useful because if you have a bunch of Batman figures, you can add this to them from superheroes line or the original Batman line before the superheroes. That's great. This is a nice piece to add to them, and the actual piece doesn't affect the clutch of between the hip and the leg too much. So that's good. The figure doesn't fall apart or anything. That's good, great. Accessory to have, and extra string piece there, which is a big piece for me, so I think that's good to have a big piece like that, and some of these extra studs, which is just useful, and general, it's still nice to have extra bits. Of course, you have the instruction manual, which can totally fit in the box, and yet they still decide to fold it up like that. I don't know why it's that is. It's like better to keep in one piece or whatnot. Like, I don't know. They just insist on folding. Even bigger boxes, sometimes the booklet is like folded. So yeah, overall standard booklet with all the set pieces and stuff, and a lot of Justice League stuff being advertised. Oh, these are all older figures though. So nothing new tease here. And yeah, you got some other Batman sets, which I'm eventually gonna get all of them. All the new Batman sets. They're actually the nicest one I can say right now, without actually reviewing it, is one of the best sets you can get from the LEGO Batman movie in terms of value is the Riddler's car, because for a relatively small set you get 5 figures in there. So that's good if you're a figure collector. And just as a little tease, by the way, I also managed to get a free King Tut, so he's going to be there. So I'm going to take a look at him as well when I look at the figures. So first piece here is a little air pump / bomb thing. So this bomb can be detached. Well, I say detached. The little fence there gets detached much more easily than the bomb. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. And a little bomb thing here, little clock and little Joker gassy stuff. And so it looks pretty decent. It's got two little legs there so you can hook it onto stuff. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice little build. I like the little shape there, like the little alarm clock shape. That's nice. Is my voice going? I'm not sure. And obviously this is the little computer thing here. The computer screen goes there, but for some odd reason they decided to put a little like grid piece instead of a keyboard piece. Why is that? I don't get it. But this, aside from that, the piece itself looks pretty nice. The monitor has a little air fan attached to the back and looks, you know, actually like a monitor, so that's good. So a very nice small little build there, a little handlebar there for little pipes and stuff. There is an action gimmick, of course, right here. So you just push that down like so. And these two blow open because it's like the air tank is too much pressure and it's gonna blow up. Just a single stud there holding them together. But without the action gimmick, this thing still looks pretty decent. I guess if you want it to look a bit better, like from the front, if you don't want the action gimmick, you can just put one piece here and it'll cover it up. Of course, that means the other piece on the back will not have anything to hold on to, so it's just sort of floating there. Well, I guess you can take these two 1x2 plates and just swap them around. So for me, I'm not too bad about the action gimmick, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because it's going to be a pain. I know for a fact that this is going to be a pain to keep inside, like move around the cupboard and stuff. Every time I'm going to move this, something's going to blow up or pop off. So I'm going to do that. Now it's secure. It's not going to... I mean, actually, gimmick still works, but the whole tank would just come off with it. So let's just do that. Let's just stick that there. So it doesn't blow up anything. Okay, the second biggest piece here, I'm just going to put that on there, is of course the Joker himself on his little balloon thing. It's a bit out there because it's a bit big. So there he is. He's got this. I don't think Joker comes with these all the time. This weird long piece, because that would be pretty annoying to play around. This long piece gets in the way so much. And aside from the balloon there looking cool, if I was just gonna have him walk around, I'll remove that piece. That's quite annoying. And he's He's actually attached on the back and holding to handlebars, so he's very secure. I'm just gonna unplug him. By the way, these are actually the piece they use for like paint rollers for the handlebars, which is pretty genius. Whoever designed that, but there's a nice little design there. That's good. So, okay, so the rest of the balloon piece. Now, what's not so good is that the rest of the pieces here actually feel a little bit fragile. These pieces obviously can come off very easily, the balloons. They move around easily, but that's part of the design, so that's fine. But yeah, they're not that secure compared to... Oh, there he goes. Oh, there goes one. Just trying to slide it along. So the whole look of this looks okay. Looks decent enough. But I don't know. I'm not too bothered about this. It's nice and colorful. That's good. I can actually stand up without a figure in there, so that's good too. I'm not sure how to feel about this. It's nicely designed for the most part, but it's just not that special. So, okay. So here we are with the figures. Again, I'm just putting it in here because I have a free King Tut to go along with it. So I might as well, since it's a short video. I mean, I am going to review the entire minifigure set soon, but I'm just having him stand there. Which, by the way, he's a... If you don't know who he is, like, he could just be a generic, like, Egyptian guy. And these snakes I really don't like anymore because they're hard to hold and the shape's just a bit odd. It's time to retire them, maybe. There's a little Cobra staff there, then take that off. And he actually has a pretty nice gold print there, by the way. And actually has a pretty nice two-tone molded plastic leg. The print there is pretty nice. And no print on the back. But I see he's got like a white leg and a red leg, so that's interesting. Anyway, the Joker and Batman, Joker has no accessories because he always has a big flying jetpack thing, and Batman has this little grapple hook gun thing. But instead of tying the rope to the end of this grapple hook, you see that they decided to make it easier by just attaching the rope, double-sided stud rope, with one of these pieces and just hooks it on, which, yeah, it's easy to build and all, but think about it. The grapple hook doesn't look that good, and probably can't really hook onto anything with a piece in the way. So this is a bit stupid. So actually, ideally you would want to cut this off. You just have the rope and tie it down to the grapple hook. So that's something which is fine because you get like a spare one, like a spare piece, so you can do that. So that's cool. That's probably what the spare piece is for. Hey. And here's Batman and Joker. Of course, Joker's a new design, and the suit and leg, the little belt strap there is printed very nicely. He has that really long little suit cape thing, which is just hidden sort of behind here, and which means this will fold a lot. At the end of it, it'll be pretty bent and stuff. And the material that they're using for this cloth is similar to the older capes that they use. So that's good. It's not the new very soft fabric-y thing that they're using with new capes. I don't like that at all. Makes it feel a lot easier to break. Very big hairpiece. By the way, with the face design, around his lips especially, there's a little rough pattern going on, like it was drawn by a marker pen or something. So the whole face look has a little rough feel to it. And, it's pretty unique, I guess. Let me just get that hairpiece off. And of course he has this big jetpacky attachment thing for his back. And we just show you the back. And the front's really awesome and stuff. I don't know if all of them will have no back print, but he doesn't have any back print. I'm guessing that's for his, for the jetpack thing, so you don't actually lose anything. But there's also Joker, of course, in his little Joker mobile. So I wonder if that Joker also has no back print. I guess I'll find out soon when I pick him up. So I'm just going to attach that back onto him. So he has a very happy face on the back. I'm more happy than his front face. But I think that's not right. This should have been the crying face from the trailer. Because when Batman goes, I like to fight around. And Joker's like, there's nothing between us. It gets like a very teary-eyed. That should have been his face. Because that's the set. That's the scene from the trailer. Why doesn't he have teary eyes? So that's annoying. That sucks. Okay, so Batman here has a utility belt. You see, it does not affect the arms articulation at all because there's nothing popping out on the side. The look of Batman here is actually different from the older Batman figures. And he's based on the older designs. He still has let's see, is there a gold logo or a yellow logo on his chest? It's a bit hard to see. So just for comparison, this is the superhero's Batman next to him, and you can see that the utility belt, of course, is printed on the figure. The helmet mask is a little bit different, just a tiny bit different. This one's a bit sharper, I think, because he has different facial expressions, which is cool. The body pattern is also a bit different, and you have the original Batman release that has the gold logo as well, which is awesome. He unfortunately has the new style cape, which again I don't like. So I'm just going to remove the cape for now, and the mask, and the belt. Now the one thing that they've done by redesigning the suit with the belt, utility belt, is that the actual suit has no belt. It's actually a pretty cool look, like he's taking the belt off. It's nice to have. And despite being a relatively similar suit design, and we have a bunch of these, it's nice to have a slight alternative like that, which is just something new. So all the Lego Batman movie figures will have that. And there's a different facial expression there, because it has a different facial expression on the back. The back print is the same. So I'm just going to put that down. Just a face, which is cool. So that's pretty nice. I like that a lot. So this is a nice little set, and of course it's good that the cheapest set from the movie series does have Joker and Batman in it. For most people that will suffice. They have the two main characters from the movie, and they're like, yeah, that's good. You got the one good guy, one bad guy fighting against each other, and that's great. And the actual set itself also is very nice and colourful. I like that. I like stuff that's more colourful than the dark and gritty stuff all the time. It's actually getting a little bit boring and tedious. So this is a nice set. Everything's built pretty solid. You got some nice figures in there, pretty cool. And while there's a few missed opportunities, I think, with certain facial expressions and stuff, you get a nice selection of goodies here. So I highly recommend this. And even if you do decide to pick up all the bigger sets, the small set still has some value in that that they're doing a thing where a lot of the different sets will have different facial expressions, which it's actually a pretty good idea to get around the fact that every box has similar figures. If for different facial expressions, if you don't get a certain set, you don't feel like you're missing out on a suit or design of a character. That's great, but if you do get it, you get the bonus of the different face. So I think that's a good way to go around it, instead of just jamming every box with the same thing. And of course, different facial expressions are good for animators, so they don't have to do that themselves. They already have the figure for it. That's pretty good. And I wish sort of previous figures had more facial expressions. That'd be great. That's one of the reasons why I also really like the Mighty Macros, because they have different faces, which is really cool and all. So there you go. Recommend this set. Definitely check it out and check out my other LEGO videos soon coming up on this channel. And as always, take care. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Same bat time and same bat channel.